you guys know that kind of a you won't attitude will kind of force me to do things that I will end up doing if I'm drunk enough. And they had these little flask bottles of olive oil with a little bit of rosemary in it. Something that you could like dabble on bread, etc., etc. And Kilby said, "Hey, you
or drink,
or hey, you won't down that." I was like, "Yeah, I'll down that." I was like, what's it worth to you? $10." And I did it. Boom. And I was like, well, that actually wasn't half bad. And I've heard that olive oil will, is a little bit is good for you in that regard, et cetera, et cetera. And then I proceeded to drink my face off, danced all night, came back and jokingly said
a couple more times.
I would do another one. And I did another one. All right. And then we went and drank a little bit more. And I got to tell you, I had a barf that was like 25 heave hos, like over, like gave me a sore throat. I feel like I peeled the fucking enamel off the inside of my teeth. I kept trying to tell Sarah I was really sorry between like number 17 and 24. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. And yeah, then when I was done, I was like, tears, snot, puke down the side of my mouth. And she's like, "So do you want to go to the after party?" No, I think the night's over. I think the night's over. Oh, so yeah, two 3-ounce flasks of olive oil in the midst of like drinking and eating. Not advisable, folks. If there's any young listeners listening, don't do that.
Was it all oily and shit? Did it come up weird?
Yeah, I know. I feel like it would have just like slid out of your gullet. Just
right? Well, I don't exactly recall the consistency as it was exiting my mouth. It seemed rather pungent and extremely acidity.
That's fair. I just it's one of those things. Like I vividly remember like certain vomits. I ate. I was talking about it with my wife the other day. I ate. Yes. So I had some baked potato soup once before keg race. I don't know, Murr. Have we told you about keg race? We do.
No.
We used to do it.
No, but I know.
We used to do it during homecoming every year. I guess another fraternity. But anyway. Yeah. At Sand Spring, I got some baked potato soup. I don't know why. It's not like I had not been in a keg race before either. It wasn't my first one. And then I proceeded to just like vomit sludge for the first like couple vomits. It was just mashed potato with bacon bits and some beer foam. Just very, very aggressively.
That's so like, because all right. Going into that you're gonna barf. You're like, yes. Okay, I'm participating in keg race. I'm going to puke my guts up, and it's advisable to not go into that with an empty stomach. They tell you get something bready. There's actually no real. I don't know.
Good thing.
There's no playbook to it, but certainly
there are bad things.
Baked potato soup might be on the don't fly list, perhaps.
Well, the very first time I did it, and I will say that this time, like that time, I was like super hungover, obviously, and I was like, oh god, I gotta get something. The soup will get me right, and it did. And then I went and got hammered. But the first time I did it, this was just me not even thinking. And I was broker at the time, so I had some. I think I had some spicy McChickens. I had some spicy chickens from Burger King. Yeah,
yeah,
and actually a small onion ring. So it came
Even better.
It came up so oniony. It was so not good. That was worse than the baked potato soup, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I've made some poor decisions before keg race before.
I'm getting a little like nauseated thinking about it. I've been involved in a few of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the cheapest food, best bang for your buck on any college campus is your local General Tso's chicken from fucking run down Chinese food restaurant. which is the absolute most terrifying thing to come back out of your fucking mouth that you could ever have. Especially if they put the little the little I don't know what the hell they are, like dehydrated chilies that they throw in there, and having one of those fuckers come right back up and get stuck in the back of your teeth.
Yeah, that would suck. No, that sounds awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah.
There's
It's a nice palate when it comes back out, though, especially if you get the pork fried rice with it. Nice yellows and reds. You can't tell if your ulcer is bleeding or if it's just sauce that's come out.
There's always you knew it was a good vomit when it was still on like the surface of wherever you were vomiting like a couple days later. You're like, whew, that was a fucking bad boy right there.
Yeah, I always feel like I like have. I don't necessarily if I've had this bad dream, but I almost sometimes worry of like my dentist is gonna be like, "Hey man, you been barfing lately?
You been voluntarily vomiting for a while?
The enamel on
was
the
a
back of
period.
the enamel on the back of your teeth's a little light."
There was a time.
Yeah.
I know. I don't have an eating disorder. I just binge drink a lot.
We
Take
do
a-
it for funsies.
Take a CAT scan. You'll be thrilled.
Just puke and rally. Just like 10 of us.
That's right.
No big deal.
I tried to avoid my molars as much as I could. It's wide open.